Alright, just a quick few donations before we hop over to the host. The first one is from Wash. Chris, why aren't your eyes bloodshot after playing video games for a while? Thank you very much for those $10. Also, Imperial Drad donates $5. Hello Pack, I'm from Germany too. We can play that too, but with Russian words because I have Russian parents. Do you want to play this game, yes or no? And Silk Rope Saga donates another $25. Awesome, really awesome, trying and a good one, awesome. By the way, question from the Twitch chat. Pack, are you a speedrunner or a streamer? Greetings. Money goes to runner's choice. Oh, a login PayPal on another language except German and English is hard. But I know what to click, so it's okay. Is 360 Christmas thinking I'm crazy? I hope so. Thank you very much for all those donations.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to ESA Summer 19. I'm with Ricky, and I'm here with...
My name is Inny. Good morning, actually.
Yeah, well...
What? It's kind of morning,
morning,
like
night-ish. It's for the early birds, basically. Ah, something went wrong. Alright, we'll fix that. Don't worry about it.
I'm indie, you are indie, we're all indie.
We're all indie today.
We're all indie.
We're all indie, don't worry about it. But yeah, let's talk about what we just watched.
Yeah, we just watched the Crystal randomizer. That was definitely fun to watch. I mean, randomizers are always really funny, and if you don't know what happened next, it has to be a blast. And I actually would have watched more of that.
Yeah, well, as far as Pokemon isn't already RNG enough, because I mean, there's a lot of RNG involved in the speedruns. This was basically just it was even more random. Let's say it like that. And then it was Spinner Hell as well.
Yeah.
For people who are not familiar with what Spinner Hell is, basically you saw the trainers around the map just like spinning all around, like going crazy. That's Spinner Hell. It's fairly dodgeable.
Yeah. Exactly. And I mean the RNG is always can be really tricky, but I think Chris managed that pretty well, and it was really a good one.
Did you see how he went through the first time Spinner Hell? The actual above Goldenrod City? That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was hype. Getting that is extremely, like, especially YOLOing, that's insane.
Yeah. I think I've done like one crystal randomizer before, actually in a catch-em-all, which may have taken me a few hours, but
yeah, I can imagine.
That was... I was dead after that.
I can imagine. I've done a few randomizers, and then mostly like double bingos, and that was pretty manageable.
Yeah,
and it's not that bad, but doing it in a catch-em-all, dude, are you insane?
Yeah, I'm usually run RPGs and not the shorter ones, so
fair enough.
That's like my daily basis. So,
all right, yeah, that makes sense. Either way, next up is Advance Wars Dual Strike. It's going to be played by Sir Frozen. And we actually have a bit war, or sort of a bit war for that. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Yeah, for the final mission, you guys at home can choose the characters that are going to be used. Currently, Jack and Rachel are in the lead with $12. On second place are Eagle and Sammy with 10, and Grim and Javier or
Javier. I think it's
Javier, so Spanish pronunciation, with $0, but you can still change it.
Yeah, you can snipe that whenever you want. I've heard from the runner that we cut the bit war off about an hour in the run. He will mention it as well, so keep an eye out on that, because it's not going to be for the full run. It's not going to be in the end. It's going to be around the middle.
Yeah.
So that-ish.
And if you donate, all your donations and all your Twitch Prime subs and cheers are going to the Swedish Alzheimer Foundation, which are researching the cure of Alzheimer, which is one of the...
はい、お待たせいたしました。モデレーター引き続き大場が担当させていただきます。次のファミコンウォーズ DS なんですが、解説の方はいらっしゃいませんので、解説できるよって方いましたら、音声でもいいし、チャットのコメントでも、よろしいので、よろしければ、フ 参加してみてください。
In general, and it will help. I kind of have a personal story about Alzheimer as well because my grandfather had it before he passed away, and it was weird to actually see what exactly happened. Like at some points he was just spot on. There's this one time where I was actually spending time with him and we were watching
そう
football.
ですね。
And in like
ちょっ
about
とこちらに関しましては資料いただいてますんで、こちらを参考にさせていただきますかね。ファミコンウォーズ DS というのは、
in every detail it was just right on the spot, which is weird. And
2004年に、11月25日にゲームボーイウォーズアドバンス1プラス2として発売されたゲームですね。ファミコンウォーズの、シリーズではあるんですけれども、ファイアーエンブレムのようにキャラクターの概念があるゲームですね。そうですね、もともとは確か、兵種だけ作って、それを出して戦うってゲームでしたっけね。で、制作が確か、ファイアーエンブレムと同じインテリジェントシステムだったかな。インテリジェントゲーム。で、新要素として、キャラクター同士の支援みたいな能力みたいなのがあるのかな。で、そういう、キャラクター要素を入れたことによって、ライト層にも、好評だったみたいですね。make you realize what we're actually doing here. And for me personally, this is a great cause to donate to, and I can't even talk about it.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I luckily haven't had the experience with the disease, but I think it's even greater that we put the effort in to do this event for such a great cause. Because we don't talk about this enough. I mean, AIDS, cancer are terrible diseases as well, but Alzheimer is a deadly disease as well. 将軍固有の特性。なるほど。 Do something against it. I think Plank said it at the start of the event.
将軍ってのはどういうものなんですかね。
We are at right now with Alzheimer.
僕はこのゲーム全然知らないので。
Continue this work, and if we put the money and the work into the research, we may be able to not entirely.
システム的には、勢力が5つあって、レッドスター軍、ブルームーン軍、イエローコメント軍、グリーンアース軍と、もう一つあるんですね、確か。キャラの名前が将軍っていうあれ扱いなんですね。はいはい。
In comparison to 30 years ago, we want to reach the same with Alzheimer. That we look at over, like in 30 years, we look back at it and say, we have found.
なるほど。将軍はユニットを操作する司令官。
I think that's beautiful, and I think that's what we should aim for, regardless.
Yeah, and I mean, this work is done to all the donations that you guys are doing. But I think at this point we can also say that not only the people you at home are doing work for this, but also the people here at the venue, in the audience, at the tag. So thank you everyone.
このゲーム世界1位なのかな。あ、奏者その奏者さんだけなのかな。
aren't able to donate like large amount, but just small amounts, all the smsmall amounts.
とりあえず、あれですね、ファミコンウォーズ
It's
に
just amazing to see how many
ファ
people
イアーエンブレムの要素が乗っかったような
actually,
感じなの
work
か
on
なっ
this and
ていう僕の今の印象で
collaborating,
す。
I think it's a better word, and to all make this happen and make this like make it worth it.
そうです。つまり今走ったら世界2位か
People
な。
here, people behind the scenes, the people at home, the chat as well, who was always there to support the whole event. Thank you very much for that. And I think with that, we're gonna go to a intermission video. Can you tell about that? What we're gonna, what we're gonna see?
Yeah, we're gonna see an intermission video about the Dynamine secret area. I actually haven't heard about the game, but I'm pretty sure it's cool. It has to do something with dinos, so
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like
it's a
dinos.
secret area.
I mean, yeah.
Cool.
So and in a mine, so I would say go for it.
Yeah, either way, enjoy the video and then enjoy Advance Wars Dual Strike, and we'll see you later.
お、違うこれ。スパイロですね。
The level I'm in is called Dinomines, and it's a level in the last homeworld of the game. With a pretty common Spyro speedrunning glitch we call Swim in Air, I can move around freely through the whole level, and even out of bounds. The area portal is only accessible from out of bounds because it is hidden behind a mountain.
ん
That area, which turns out to be a completely empty circular room you can move around in. The community thinks that this area was meant to have a mini boss fight in, but
なんか悪いことしようとしてる
and left the area in the even unused. The evidence for the mini boss fight theory is that you can leave that area through the middle of the room, which is also the case for another mini boss fight in the game.
捕まったのかなこれは。悪いことしたので捕まってしまったみたいですね、スパイロ君。さて、そろそろ始まるかな。お、来ましたね。
Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I am going to show you a speedrun of Advance Wars Dual Strike, and it's going to be the any percent skills category. I'm going to explain why we are actually using skills for this marathon. It's technically New Game Plus, but
そうですね。今再配信している ESA ではセットアップ中にたまにいろんなゲームのグリッチの紹介がありまして、前に見たのもなんかいろいろ面白いグリッチが見られますので、このあたりも楽しみにしてみるといいかもしれないですね。この、確か DS の画面ですけど、このタイプの分割だとちょっと混乱しそうな気がする。
We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
はい、グッドラック。
Alright. Gotcha, dude. Okay, so I hope you have a comfy time right now. So it's at the beginning there is quite a lot of tutorials.
最初はチュートリアルステージかな。
Explain what's going to happen. So first of all, we just learn how to move our units and attack the respective units perfectly. So first of all, we are going to play as Jake.
and we're fighting against Rachel, which are both
は
army. And this is just a
うん
tutorial
は
mission
い
to, again to explain how to move and how you attack.
Yeah,
And
if
is it-
you
sorry?
if you haven't
もう
figured
戦
out
車
already,
で
Advance Wars is like a
戦
turn-based
車で力を発してで
strategy
すか
kind of game and like a modern kind of war setting with like guns and tanks and explosions and stuff.
Yep.
And you take the role of a commander, and every commander is
軽
like
戦車
different
と歩兵を移動
with
さ
their
せ
own
て
unique abilities and like
と
pro and cons to what they can do and what they can't do or what they're like
で
better
もう
at
す
or
でに
worse at.
多分ステージ1は終わったんですよね
Some really exciting, I don't know, like aerial combat, and so others suck at that, you know, just to make things a bit more
ステージ
interesting.
2が
At the beginning,
こ
like
れなんか
these
ファイアーエンブレムやってる
characters are not
僕がよくやってるせいでなんか赤色が敵に見えるんですよね
it's always guaranteed that you have to play these characters, and like for the most of the early missions, it really doesn't matter at all. I will explain them as like if it's actually relevant in this case. So this is a tutorial mission on how to use ranged units.
と
The enemy has 3 tanks, and yeah, they're convenient
とりあえず自走砲で
to just attack it with the ranged units, which are
全部ぶっ倒したみたいです
in
ね
this case. At the beginning of day 1, you've also seen me use 2 units because there is, again, it's a tutorial. You have to move certain units to actually end the day. So you had to move those 2 units. Sometimes I will just use the move.
これで多分全25ステージなん
Mostly because it
で
saves time in the long run.
25面までや
Some
っていくの
animation
かな
canceling that I'm going to do, which is a legitimate speed strat for some reason. And again,
はいはい自走砲が間接射撃ユニット
I'm going to use the transporter copter here, load a mech, then put those 2 copters there, and end the turn. So we have a black bomb on the downside of the screen, and it's going to explode into the other 3 copters. That's a
え
neat
ーっ
little
と
surprise because Advance Wars 3
歩兵をヘリに乗せて
it's
本部まで輸送して
also introduces a
せ
couple of new units. One
こ
of
こ
them
で
was the
制
black
圧するの
bomb,
か
and
な
the black bomb can just
So
explode.
annoying.
Can just explode and deal 5 flat damage to any
みたいですね
it hits.
これで
And we couldn't
右
do
の
anything
ヘリを
because,
おとりにしてブラックボムを爆発させる
normally the tutorial says you're supposed to join those 2 units together so they fill their HP up. So if you have 2 copters with 5 HP, you can join them together. So
で
you have
制
one
圧して
copter
勝利
with full HP.
はいはい
But it's slow. We don't have to do that, luckily. Also, yeah, we're going to see a couple of B and C ranks because we just want to go fast. So speed is like the most important stat. The rank is decided between like power, which means you have to destroy a couple of units throughout the turn. Then technique is you don't have to lose any units at all, or like the fewer units you lose, the better your ranking is. And speed, obviously, the amount of days it takes to finish this mission.
はい4面です
Okay,
ね
so now we're in a 30-minute mission where we have to destroy all the units to win.
え
If
ー
we
っと
don't do that, yeah,
制限時間内に
hit
敵を
the
全
land
滅させるステー
and
ジ
we're going to auto lose. But as you've seen, it takes us like 15 seconds max to actually finish this mission. It's probably one of the worst designed missions in this entire game because
Yeah, I would clap, but you know these.
あもう終わってる
missions are so easy.
はいはい
yeah, like the first
対空ユニットの
9
強さを
missions
学ぶ
is
チュートリアル
super easy. And
ああ DS ウォーズ D フ
So
ァミコンウォーズ DS2 っていうのは
and
出て
that's
た
the
ん
first
です
time
ね
we
日本
can
では出て
actually
な
use
く
skills.
ても
That's where the important part comes to play. So again, we're using
はい
skills to reduce the RNG in this game, just to make it more safe for the marathon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Rachel. Rachel is kind of the lucky CEO in this game, pretty much the sister of Nell, I think. I think you can just explain what she does actually. Let me do this settle real quick.
諸事情で確かにちょっと気になるかな
Those two. And wait, I messed up.
何か買ってますね
Can you explain what Rachel's powers are, or do you know?
Rachel's power is like based on how does this work again? It's something luck based.
Mhm.
Oh, this is long a while ago since I played her. I think she's like super really OP if you abuse it
えーっ
correctly.
と、
Okay.
今、ゴールド買ってたのは見たんですけど、
Yes, true. I don't
So
remember.
Rachel is a lock-based CEO. She sometimes does more damage than she's intended to, and she has also like 2 powers, and which means like you can use them if you deal enough damage or if you've taken enough damage.
昔、任天堂クラブのポイントで交換できる期間があったんですね。
Except if the bid war says that I'm
ああ、
Rachel
そう。
in the final mission.
震災と被ってしまった。
Also, all of your units heal 3 HP
ちょうど。
when they're on the base, so that's another neat little bonus. But the issue with that is you will also lose more money because of that when you're healing up units, because instead of healing 2 HP per turn,
なるほどね。
which means, yeah, you're losing a little bit of money. Okay, so now on this turn we're going to finish this mission. So we're going to destroy this tank, then destroy this mech, destroy this recon, destroy this other mech.
歩兵はもう戦車とかそういう乗り物系で倒せるような感じですかね。
Okay, but that went pretty well. So the missions are kind of optimized to either like reduce the amount of animation that plays throughout the mission, and like the movements that we're possibly not going to do. Again, it's kind like the routing of this game was basically done by DXDYDZD, or as I call them, XYZ with the 4Ds. He
ああ、911とか
most of the strategy
空いた時にファミコンウォーズとか発売できなかったってことがよくあったってことですね。
Are you serious? Is it also my start? Okay. Good. Let's launch this one.
I might quickly want to add really
これは輸送船で
for pretty much every mission there's like
輸送
two
して
different win conditions. Either you defeat all
本部を
enemy
制圧する
units
のかな。
like available, or you just capture their mission, like their headquarter, and depending on mission, some might be faster than the others.
Yep.
You've seen
国産ゲーっぽいの
one
に日本でできないのはちょっと寂しいですね。
Okay, I need to actually focus a little bit. Alright, so as you may noticed, I'm actually using 2 things at the same time. I'm using the buttons to either like do specific movements much faster, or I'm using the touchscreen. And the DS touchscreen is not that great to do precise movements. So if I'm just redoing moves or like not hitting the buttons appropriately, yeah.
あ、制圧してますね。
Moves. Okay, so in this mission we're just going to capture the HQ.
ファミコンウォーズってなんか結構難しいイメージあるんですけど、本当こう RT だとサクッとクリアしちゃいますね。
Or it's much slower, unless there's like a fewer enemy count and there is no HQ. Of course, pretty simple. Okay, now we're getting introduced to a new character in this series, which is called Sasha. Sasha doesn't really have an ability throughout the run that is really useful. However, she will be useful in mission 60.
運要素が少ないゲームだから全部パターン化してる。あれかなアドバンスのファイアーエンブレムみたいに、割とほぼ乱数で同じ動きしたら勝てるみたいなのとあんま変わらないんですかね。
I think that's correct.
It should be. It's like 100 per extra city, so it's basically 10%. Okay, so we're just going to
で、ここは索敵マップかな
the copter and the recon. Recon is pretty much an fog of war unit that you can just that is really useful. It gives like 5 vision or something like that.
Hey, I'm gonna explain Fog of War maybe real quick, or should I?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Can I?
で、偵察者、あれか、偵察者を先行させて
The black squares you can
込ませ
see,
てるのかな。
you as a player don't see if any
まあ
enemies
基
or
本は
units
こ
are
う
like
敵本部があるやつは
and
なんか
all the units have like a base
歩兵を
radius of like
輸送し
vision.
て本部に突っ込んで護衛しなが
Yeah,
ら
so you can
敵
see
倒していくっ
certain
て
parts
感
of
じに
the
なる
map.
のかな。
One problem with that is that certain like terrain, cities or mountains or woods, depending whatever,
速攻で本部を
either
吸
like
収していく。
increases
ああ、それはやっぱ
your-
早いんですね
like。they obscure the fog of war even more a bit, and if there's an enemy or like a unit in the fog of war, and
Mhm.
you're trying to traverse through it, you just get stopped, and the action of that unit gets like stopped, so you
It's-
can't even attack anymore.
So basically, Fog of War sucks.
Yes, it
あ
sucks.
ー、セーマぐらいです
Okay,
か。
so
あ
here's
ー
a mission that is very interesting to read. So we are going to finish a capture mission with
セ
with
ー
just
マぐらい
2
ならな
units,
かな
and
か。
that's pretty much what we're going to use. That's why that's because we're using skills. Okay, so I'm switching to Max for setting up another mission later. I'm going to increase his defenses and capture rate. So normally it's normally you can only capture with infantry and Max by like 10 HP.
次も合流しするみたいですね。
It depends on the HP of the infantry or the mech. I'm going to increase it to make it safer to capture HP.
本部の占領速度は歩兵の体力に比例するので、壁ユニットが必要になる。あー、なるほど。
Transport unit. So I loaded this,
歩兵にダメージを受けさせないように護衛しながら、
front of the HQ.
本部を無理やりご利用しで制圧していく
It's
って感じなんですね。
silly strategy. It's pretty silly. You know, it's a really silly strategy. But it works every time with this setup. There is another setup that you can do, which is like slightly faster, but it
すごい勢いで突っ込んできますね。
doesn't damage roll that may cause some
これでチュートリアルが終
kind of
わりになると。
So we're going to capture the HQ.
ひでえご利用
Make
し
sure
が
every single adventure
すごい
set
ご利用
is
しを見た。
one map with serious things.
Yep. For example, like in Advance Wars 2, there is a mission on Blue Moon where you don't build anything.
Yeah,
and
that's like my favorite mission. You just literally do nothing for like 7 turns in a row and you win. Like nothing. You just
囲まれ
sit.
てるけど本部は制圧したから
Also,
OK と。はいはい。
yeah, now that we're here, you should probably just tell who you are.
いいのかな。
Yeah, you should. Okay, so
あの
this is
三
like
国
the
志とかだったら
Which one of your friends does it matter?
その後速攻で取り返されてそうですけど。
Okay. I'm going to do something real quick before I'm going to explain the strategy and the gimmick of this map. Okay. Alright. So
で
I'm
こ
going
こ
to
で
use
も
Max because he's like
フォ
the
ースっていうのか
melee
な、あれを
specialist.
買ってますね、いくつか。
We are just going to use melee units, which are
あ、空中戦が増えてる。
the tank.
ここから空中戦が増えるんですね。
With Advance Wars. Next to the tag ability, so you can switch between 2 COs, which we're going to get later on. We also have 2 screens, so we're basically fighting on 2 fronts. And first of all,
Oh yeah, right.
so first of all, in the first one we cannot control the screen. So
占領速度を上げるスキルをつけてるので、歩兵の HP が減ってもお構いなしになって
also
る。
normally
なるほど。
you're wait, let me actually do that properly. Okay.
なのでもう本当に本部に突っ込むと捕まれして本部占領して終わりみたいになってる。
Dual strike is available. I will explain dual strike when it's actually relevant, because it's not in this mission, because we don't really want to win on the top screen. Okay, so we're using these fighters to
カテゴリーのスキルス。そうだ、スキルスってどういうことなんですか？
also using it as a shield to protect the bomber, because the bomber is going to do the finishing blow on the black crystal, which is on the right side of the map. The black crystal heals for about 2 HP per turn, and it's like a 2x2.
神風、僕昨日 FF102 で見たような気がする。
Really good when it comes to melee combat. Okay, so now that we save the bomber here, we're going to destroy black crystal, and we just won, like immediately.
あ、
So this
もう
is
そ
the
こで
first
占領してる。
part of the run. So it's split up in 3 parts. It's like the introduction to Advance Wars Dual Strike, then a couple of more tutorials and some more bigger missions, and like then the end game. The end game is like probably the hardest part.
敵陣のクリスタルを壊せばクリアだった。ああ。
So now we can pick between 2 COs. Now we got this ability for the next mission, which is Blackboard's Ahoy. So we're going to fight Kindle. Do you know what Kindle does?
I do.
Oh, you do. Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm Nigleria. I don't speedrun Advance Wars, but I've played it a bunch. Kindle has extra 30% extra damage on cities, and she's just only on or cities and as well like HQs. Her first special power is that she does 3 damage to anyone that's standing.
はい、では、私、モデレーターの時間ここまでですので、次の方に交代しようと思います。まだ、ESA サマー続きますので、ぜひお楽しみください。ではでは。
Generally, like a pretty higher tier CO.
Yeah, and she's super annoying when she uses her CO power. That's also a thing that somebody mentioned me like last week. Depending on the CEO you have to face off, they have different AI. Kindle usually just tries to spam her CO power and try to reduce the HPs of
変わりまして、
and it's really annoying.
このまま解説をして解説進行していきます。
One point, which is
シャッキーです。お願いします。
have to deal with that.
今これどこまで進んだんだ？
You can just capture the HQ and win. Also, you're probably wondering why did the artillery just move away? So, again, the AI tries to protect their ranged units from anything that can threaten it, and we
11
the anti-air on the bottom side of
11 ですね。
to scare it away, so we can just capture the HQ. So, lightning strikes.
11は
Mission we're also going to cheese. We're actually not going to capture the HQ, but instead we're going
あ
to. Also, I'm going to turn
制圧か
off because
全滅か。
we are not going to do anything on the top screen. What a surprise. And the reason for that is there's no reason to finish on the top screen.
わあ、
Strats.
Hell yeah. It doesn't give us any benefits.
Again, like
mean-
winning by doing nothing. Kinda, sorta.
Again. Yeah, top screen is not
Eh?
in this mission at
So-
all. There are certain missions where you have to win. That's in Omens and Signs and Means to an End. Again, like one mid-tier mission and the final mission.
あれ、敵がさっき、
Okay, so yeah. Gonna see.
ありゃ、
So
ちょっと待ってください。
air is just responsible for
多分またブツブツしてるんでしょ。
on
ちょっと待って。
the right side of the map. And the max and the rocket, which is another ranged unit, pretty strong
ああ、多分これで
is
ある
responsible.
程度ブツブツしなくなったと思います。申し訳ない。ありがとうござい
Okay, so now the couples are getting close, so we kind of have to fight.
ます。ね
But
さっきまで見てたら青色の敵じゃなくなってる。
Okay, so we're going to destroy this infantry, destroy this,
黄色か。
destroy the other recon, and put this infantry there. So usually he's going to build a tank. Good. Okay, and now that we're here, we're just going to surrender. Yeah. Jake, you did a good job. Okay, now we destroy.
どんどん
remainder of
倒
the
してっ
unit,
て
and
るな
because。we routed the enemy, we just instantly win.
あ、
Technically,
終わっ
the
た。
enemy could build one more unit
あ
on the right side, but again,
本来は
who cares?
敵の
Just
出
win.
てくるところを抑えに行くんだけど、
Next mission
それ出てくる前にぶっ殺したって感じなの。
I've done this run in 2015, and that was one of the deal breaker of this one, where there was no strat if I had a bad start. So what can happen here is either the enemy just tries to capture both factories,
で、
which is
次
bad,
がステージ12です
one
ね。
factory and one city. But
ステージ
so
12
we're going to use
も
calling,
また一緒か、全滅で。
pretty much use defensive skills and cost reduction skills, and things like increases cost. Then we're going to use Sensei as a backup, and he's just going to use capture.
うんうんうん。
Okay. Depending on the pattern, I may have not to do this. Also, I just realized I have to
う
surrender.
ーん。
I was supposed to switch to max. Because,
なんか
max
敵本部に近い人らで頑張ってもらうって書いてあるけど、
Okay.
あ
Time
ー
loss.
か、
It's not the end of the world.
やめた。これなんかあんだな。
いや
一気に敵本部に強襲したいらしい。
$5 from Zast saying, Frozer, I'm in the airport, delayed the run by 10 hours.
多分やるとしたらって感じで
Yes,。of course. By the way, huge shoutouts to Zast. He actually managed to find, or he reminded me to a really good strategy. So there was, I did a test run of it where I didn't play any music whatsoever.
車乗って人を走らせてってる。
Wait, I have to change here. Okay, and it actually saves around 4 to 5 minutes in the end by just not playing music. Yeah, shout out to Zest. Sad he couldn't be here for the run. Okay, so the reason why we switched to Sensei is he has
これ別に、
one movement
赤と青どっちも使えんの
and we're
か
just going to capture the HQ and block off the other infantry. Otherwise, he would be able to attack the infantry that's capturing the HQ, and the strat wouldn't work. Yeah, okay, I have to end here, and then I have to capture. That's enough.
おお。
And another really
Get-
easy mission.
はあ、
Strategy
あそこが本部。もう制圧しちゃったの。
con on Orange Star, so it's
何の戦闘もなく終わってた。
seconds, I think.
平和だな。
So that's cool. This is actually not a mission.
で、次が13と。
Again to get the good pattern. Okay, Verdant Hills. I don't have really anything to say about this. First of all, I'm only going to use
DS はなんやかんやで
because Orange
折れちゃうんよね。
useless. Like even if you even if you would play casually, like it doesn't do anything.
と、
So, Moon, we are going to hide those two ranged units. It changes the AI pattern to
キャンペーンモードクリア
the favorable AI pattern.
のみっぽいから、多分そのハードってのはないっぽいのかな。多分そんな感じだと思います。ちょっと間違ったらごめんなさい。
We can drop the mech right on the mountain. And then
キャンペーンモードクリアのフォース使用かとなってるんで。
I'm not gonna lie, this is something that everyone can do. So now we're just waiting. They move away because they don't suspect anything.
あ、で、ここの勝利条件が、15ターン以内に敵の全滅か、
We're going to capture the HQ
また本部を
after that.
潰すか。
One, I think.
で、多分また本部を潰すのかな。ダッシュで走ってって。
It's bad map design. Like, Dual Strike has really bad map design, to be quite honest, when it comes to
I mean,
campaign.
Oh, even if you want to design
はい
your own maps,
うん
there's only
そうっぽいね。
three
またさっきみたいに
slots they let you save maps on.
Yep. So you can generate your own shitty map if you want to.
戦車とかじゃなく車、
Bad AI design.
輸送車でブーって突っ込んでいく感じ。
And sometimes a bit.
Yeah, in that
降
case,
伏した後どうなんねんって感じな気がするけど。
otherwise the
まあ、それはゲームだからしゃあねえか。
tries to avoid the
で、次、ステージ14ですね。
like not moving that far, which makes capturing the HQ impossible. Okay, so we're going to we're going into Snow Hunters, and we're going to use Jess. Can anyone of you explain Jess a little
う
bit?
んと、
Yeah, Jess has plus 10% attack with all vehicles, but she has minus 10% attack with things that aren't vehicles, including infantry. Her infantry are like severely weakened. Like it might not sound like much, but she'll lose most infantry
ここ
back.
がマップの西側
Her
西側
first like minor CO power. It's just
西側にあるキャノンを
movement range and attack, and then plus
壊す。3箇所、3機破壊。
There is a really important fact that you actually missed. Okay, so another thing is about Jess.
左、ああ、まあ西、左、左。
Fuel and ammo.
あ、そういう感じか。
That
なるほど、なるほ
fact
ど。
is really important for the mission before Crystal Calamity. I totally forgot the name of it. Yeah, I will get to that.
I forgot because it's usually not relevant.
ああ、最初はこれ全部囲まれちゃってるけど、このパイプとパイプの間に青い線がつながってるところが壊せるんだ。で、その壊すと出れると。
Okay, I may have to waste an additional turn depending on what the enemy does. Okay, so our mission is to destroy those mini cannons on the right side. Okay, what are the copters going to do? Okay.
なるほど、なるほど。
One,
で、逆に右側にあるやつらは
it's okay.
全然動けないのか。
We're going to use Jess power, so we're going to increase our offensive stats.
Turbo charge.
Yeah, boy. Okay, so that's 95. Okay, so I messed up something with the skill setup, but it's fine. It's not a big time loss. Actually.
ああ、 さっきの女の人が使ったフォースが味方をものすごい強化する感じっぽく、やりたい放題になってる。
It's okay.
Oh, from the tank movement.
Yeah, I think I messed up something with Jake's skills. I may have to fix that later on. Okay. Hog is not going to use the CO power. That's good.
Do we have a time for another
うー
one?
ん、なんかどうやらここで一応どこにあったんだろう。
Advance Wars is actually a solid handheld strategy game. Good luck on your answer,
That
Frozer.
wasn't enough.
盗難だから右の下にあった
Okay, let's just wait.
島の中央都市に
That's fine. Okay.
アイテムがあったんですけど、まあそんなものね、
Black wave, which
クリアに必要ないんで取らないと。
HP by 1 and then
クリア条件だけさっさと満たしちゃおうと。なんだこりゃ。
wastes a lot of time because there's a lot of animation that you have to play.
ああ、
I don't know what just happened. But it's fine. It's a marathon. I expected something bad to happen. Okay. But at least now we can destroy
Bam.
this minican.
ということで3つ壊し。
Again, you don't really need to use skills to
ビクトリー。
with that strategy.
簡単でしたね。
It's pretty much intentional as well. But we still got speed 100 points, so we did the
で次、見る。
we did great.
Aren't you getting that like pretty much in every single mission?
Potentially.
続いてが、
This is
ステージ15。
you know,
That would
would make sense.
would make sense. Okay, omens and signs. So that's another two.
Move
screens
out.
now. We
これの条件が、
going to do that by
え
units to the top screen. Okay, max.
か、
get
海上要塞と
these skills, which increases offense.
海上要塞。海の上に要塞あるのか。
I think the last one is
またさっきのポチッとあったミニキャノンすべての破壊。
okay. I kind of blanked out. I think it's that one. Yeah, that one is fine.
Does the mini cannons work on the top screen for that?
Yes, and that's why we're going to use Cannon Guard. And also C attack is really useful on the top screen because every tile in the air
お
counts.
飛行機と海。
Because of,
Have you told Grimm's power yet?
no, you can actually
Okay,
explain
so Grimm is like 130-80. He has like 30% extra offense, but he has 20% less defense. So he basically he needs to be like a first strike CO. If you hit him first, he'll take like a crap ton of damage.
Mhm.
But if you want to just like lay a big, put like big damage on the cannons, him and Max are like pretty much the best options.
Yep.
His CO powers are just.
まあでもさすがにだんだんと敵が多くなってきてます
So
な。
you've seen that I've deleted one of my
まあそれに伴ってこっちもだいぶ多くなってきてるから。
stealth unit on it.
あ、
To
これ
remove
キャノン。
these, there are black bombs on the top screen, and I want to eliminate them as fast as possible because they are really hard to deal with the fighters. Because again,
お、
the AI can screw
あれはミサイルですか。
time, so we are going to avoid that by sending those two fighters.
ああ、なるほど。
and
地上からいきなりポップって出てくるの。
fighter to the top screen. Then we're going to delete the empty carrier because the carriers are really useless in general, and we're dropping those two fighters as those two stealths, and those two stealths are responsible for the mini cannons.
これはほとんど歩兵の意味はないのか。
Okay.
実際にやってみたらどうなんだろうか。
Just moves around a little bit. Okay, now we're pretty much eliminating all of the units on the top screen except for the bombers. Oh yeah, another good map design. There are bombers on the top screen for the enemy.
おー、
Very.
I have no idea why they do that, but
下にはどこにあるんだ？
there is no.
あ、奥の方にある
You
のか。
want to do like a mirror match up there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes things in Advance Wars don't make sense.
I mean, there is this one guy from like the very beginning that doesn't know what an airport is. If you know this reference, yeah, you're one of.
はいはいはい。なるほ
I
ど。
would say. So again, now we just have to wait until the top screen finishes. So we have to destroy those 8 mini cannons first, and after that we can destroy the 4 mini cannons. Okay, let me check. This looks alright, I think. Yeah, I didn't like that the fighter moved down there.
どんどん壊し。
Depending on the movement order, I may get unlucky.
Yeah, that bomber up there is gonna change everything.
yeah, actually, that is really important because the bomber, um, the bombers are actually just tanks in that case. They just
気分がどんどんこっち側来てるけど、お構いなしに目的だけをこなそうとしてる。
Just like that. And again, this is useless. Okay, so that's one more. Okay. I think I'm fine.
音乗ってんのがそうか。
Good. Okay. Phew. Now that we finished the top screen,
これで壊れて、
right now, but we're not going to because again,
下の4つを破壊すればいいのかな。あ、もうなんか、あらかじめ準備されていた飛行機たちで、これはそのために置いていたのか。なすべなく終了。T はいいな。んでんで続いてがステージ終了。
Now into the woods. Into the woods is a really hard mission if you play it casually. And there is a strategy that may or may not work. And it depends on the very last. So we're going to use Jess and
こういう類のゲームって一度ハマっちゃうと結構ズボボって入っちゃいますよね。お、で、ここからなんですけど、ここからちょっとなんかしんどいらしく。本当にいろんな能力をちゃんと駆使して速攻でクリアするそうで、このステージから新しくなんか敵がユニットが増えるらしい。ちょっとまだアイコンが見えてないんですけど、ヘルリウム。移動が1マスしかできないんですけど、移動先のユニットを問答無用で食べちゃう。はい。えらいこっちゃ。
CO power of every enemy, which is pretty good. And her super CO power is like based on how much damage she does to enemies, she'll gain money. Oh no, she'll do extra.
あと見えないのか、これ。まあ、見えなかろうが、こちらには見えてるって感じなんだろうけど。
Yeah, Collins is power of money. His super CO power does extra damage based on how much money he has. Sasha gains money based on how much damage she gets.
Yeah, I think that one is alright. We're doing good so far with the commentary, I guess. we did practice it quite a lot, which is like, no, we didn't. Okay.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah, of course.
どれだろう。
How all good marathon runs go. We just don't practice commentary at all. Okay, so Naglaria mentioned the CO power of.
暗闇から急に敵が出てくるの。普通にやってたら怖いだろうな。
And the attack power at this point would be very devastating. So we are going to avoid that. Okay, let me actually hit the right units. Okay, good.
問答無用分かってるから大丈夫って感じ。
Then we're going to destroy that one with the medium, destroy that one with the rocket, move this one forward, and prepare this one to run away, and I think that's good. Okay, now we're going to destroy these two copters. The copters are actually the most dangerous thing in this mission because they can screw you over on the bottom of the screen because most of the army is on the top side of the map. And now we're going to use Market Crash to reduce the CO gauge of.
これはまあちょっとさ、クリアの方の話なんですけど、敵がもうむちゃくちゃする前に、それをゆっくり遅延させて、こっちが下からさそうとまた制圧の方に走りに行くという形でやってるっぽいですね。
And Sasha, like especially on hard mode, she can kind of just break that. So she's generally pretty good in story mode for casual play as well as speedruns.
I actually need to do that real quick. Okay, good. Now we don't need Sasha anymore, so we're probably going to sacrifice a lot of units on the top side. And okay, that's good. Okay.
あれ、俺そんなこと言った。あ、本当だ。何あれ、スライムじゃん。プルプルしてる。
We have to move them away from the HQ because one of the Neo tanks, which is the second one that moves, has to get away to actually capture the HQ. So now we're going to use the attack power on our own. What this does is it gives each individual CO's power.
ほらほら、拠点を潰すん
So
だ。
we're going to use Jess' superpower. Then we're going to switch to Jake, which gains his superpower
Oh.
and gets us one additional move. And because of that, we can just capture the HQ in one turn.
なるほど、なるほど。
As
なんだろう。
order, this is going
さっ
to
きの
have,
はもう一回
quite a
行動できるみたいな感じの。ああ。
In casual play,
なるほど、なるほど。
speedrun play, just 'cause it's like
はいはい。
2 turns is really, really
それで歩兵で2回相手の本拠地を潰してもらうと。
It's a game.
あれもう一旦立ってたら、スライム君にヌチにされて死ぬのか。
Tactics games, I highly
多分。
recommend it. I think like the Days of Ruin is better for like multiplayer.
Oh, I never
it's more
played that one.
balanced.
はい。ということで次のステージが17。
And they got some cool units, but this is like better for the speedrun.
It is.
If you know how to, you can actually get 3 turns.
Yeah. There
Is
is
that gonna
there
come up
is
at some point?
not the 3 CO thing unless like
Oh, I mean a certain CO who can
Eagle?
like, go twice?
Yeah, Eagle.
He would need to, and he needs to go
ああ、
first.
なるほど。
Yes, I know.
He needs
わざとやられることで、
It's kind
必
of
殺技ゲージを貯めて、
thing we're not going to
で
see.
終わらせたと。ああ、何これめちゃくちゃいるんだけど。
The incentive says that we have to use Eagle on the final mission.
But he's my boy.
こんなのもうダメだ。
To
おしまいだ。
me. I mean, yeah. Again, yeah. The donation incentive is something that I just came up with.
うわ、怖い。
Things up a little, because depending on the CO that you pick on the final mission.
なので、ここのステージクリアは、敵の部隊の全滅か、本部の制圧。まあ、この量、ね、もうまたいつものように飛んでってるけど、今回は。じゃあ開けて、兵を置いておきます。
Wanna explain what those are?
おお、
They're hella annoying.
問答無用。
Okay, so they can only move once, unless it's a dual
Ora.
strike, then they can technically move twice.
と1回潰せば OK。
That they that next
おお、
Putting flying
すごいギリギリ。
Helicopter.
Oh yeah.
That's a big piece of ooze.
Yeah. So instead of
危ない。
those, because they are quite tanky, we're just going to
Yes.
capture it
か
HQ and
アイコンだけで見るとすげえ普通に可愛らしいのにな、あのスライム。やってること凶悪すぎるでしょ。
One of these guys in a single turn.
but there are probably people saying
ビクトル。ということで次がステージ18。
points. That sucks. Yeah, but we are going for speed, so that's the most
すごい AI。何かが搭載されている。
in total. Yeah, I mean the explosion animation has to play, but it's like much faster than just dealing them.
いえ、
Dealing with them.
18。
Take
ステー
first.
ジ18。
Can one of you guys just explain what healing touch is all about? It's the mission where you just like where you have
こちら、次の勝利条件が、ブラックストーン6機すべての撃破
pretty gimmicky mech. Also,
となってますね。
The dark crystals, they'll heal 2 HP?
Yeah.
To every piece that's within 2 spaces of it. So every turn, these enemies will get like 2 more HP, and they'll start merging after, I think. But you, like, basically just route to do as much damage to like.
ブラックストーンってのは、このクリスタルみたいなやつか。
That's like the gimmick of the map.
I think I messed up. I messed up. Okay, I have to actually yield. I wasn't supposed to move the tank in a diagonal line with the anti-air and the mega tank. Okay, yeah, we're going to have a lot of explosions, and I guess I have some donations. Yeah, you can
Defeat.
right now.
何か間違えたっぽいので。
I guess I'll give a shout outs to Advance Wars by Web.
Yep.
It's just a website that, like, yeah, it's got a big community. It's just literally called Advance Wars by Web. If you Google it, you'll find it. It's like they have like a lot of like really good designed maps for tournament plays, and then just like if you want to play Advance Wars, there's people that doing it.
Yep.
Way better than I am, but you know.
Way better than I am. I mean,
Yeah.
look at me. I'm just doing pretty garbage stuff.
If you want to, yeah.
多分さっき失敗したのはアイコンの動かし方が何か間違えたんでしょうかね。
Yeah. Okay, so
多分そんな感じだと思いますね。
these units, especially, it's just they're like the
置く配置、倒す敵、
mostly dealing with
その辺とか全部ちゃんとやらないと、
because those are like the most dangerous threats on Blue Moon side. For Orange Star, we don't care.
この量が動き出し、普通はしんどそう。
Destroy 3 of the 4 remaining crystals, and the last one is for Blue Moon. That's why we didn't set up any skills for Hawk, because Hawk can just one-shot the crystal with the bomber. Pretty much like every, I think like every CO can do that. Also, here's the thing about the ammunition fill with Jess. So normally the Mega Tank has only 3 ammunition, but since we're refilling it, it has
またすごい超強化バフみたいなのをかけて、
this allows us to destroy this crystal with 1 attack. Okay, also I'm going to move this one away.
で、
That one.
これも当然別に敵を倒さなくてもいいので、
Can we do a quick shout out?
クリスタルさえ破壊してしまえばいい。ということで、うまい具合に道が開くってことか。はい。これでブラックストーンを破壊と。無事クリア。勝利です。次のステージが19。
Okay, so now here's probably my second least favorite mission, which is called Crystal Calamity. That one has 2 winning conditions. So first of all, we have to launch all the missiles on the map, and after that, we have to destroy the Black Obelisk. And the Black Obelisk is
と、さっき壊してたブラックストーン、あれのさらに大きいブラッククリスタルってのがあって、今度はそれを壊しに行く。で、そのブラッククリスタルを壊そうとするんですけど、それを守っている人工衛星がブラックオニキス。でそのブラックオニキスを倒す。勝利条件が50分以内にブラックオニキスを破壊するため、マップすべてのミサイルを発射。ああ、そうか。この上。あ、てかリアルタイム。へえ。あの衛星を壊して、で、ブラッククリスタルを破壊。
Actually, splitting up in 3 to 4s, and so Orange Star is going to take 3 missiles, and Blue Moon is going to take only 2, and Green is surprisingly going to take 4 of them. Even though the map is so designed that every army has to
ああ、またスライムもいる。
missiles. The reason why we're using Sensei on Green Earth specifically is to deal with because he has more like his transportation is like 1 range higher, and also he can spawn infantries, which is his CO power. Let me check. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we're going to protect those with the tank. Move this one down. That's good from Blue Moon. Then we're going to land infantry into the C-copter, move it all the way to the right. Then we're going to destroy one of the copters, move this one 3 down, and then
でもこれあれですね、その通路が狭いから、うまいこと壁を作っとくことで、もう下はもう一回あそこで多分蓋をしていくのが大事です。
On Advance Wars by Web, like the automatic bans are Hachi, Colin, Sensei, as well as Kanbei and Grit.
Wait, I thought Grit is not good. It must be.
Oh, in Dual Strike, it's because his CO power charges slower than anyone else. I think.
It has to be something like that, yeah.
But he's like, he's generally is like just 1 extra range for artillery. Is just
yeah. I mean, like the meta in Advance Wars Dual Strike is just building infantries, maybe artilleries and tanks. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. Now. Sometimes again, because we have to move the T-copter, you sometimes just hit the swap button. Okay. So here's Sensei's power. So we just get 3 infantries for free, and that's exactly the exact amount that I need for the right side of the
map.
Okay. So we're going to load this too, drop this one down there, and then we're going to capture pretty much all of them. In the
この
next
クリスタルはまあまあインチキなんだね。
Is that a good damage?
Oh yeah, and I think in casual play, like this mission wrecks a lot of newer players.
Oh yes.
毎ターン、
Because if the enemy gets a dual strike and you haven't captured a missile on the, also yeah, that's good. Yeah, if if
The ones in like like the right side on the bottom-ish.
Yep.
Above the thing, those are like
super deadly because
Yeah.
he can just spawn infantry and then use dual strike
Kylo
and
has shot.
capture
the ones
one.
up top. Yeah.
And then you just
Shot.
lose, because if the enemy gets one, you automatically lose. Okay, good. We can capture this one, and I think that's good. Okay. Now, the most important part.
多分ここで一気にトントンと
That
発
was
射しようとするの
the
かな。
one infantry that I tend to forget the most. Next to the other one that
あ、
I
もう
said
みんなスタンバってる
on
し。
stars side of the map. Okay. And after just defeating them, like
あ、
just using
衛星が
we can just attack
バチバチしてる。
Black Obelisk. Yeah, it's the Black Obelisk, I think. Okay. Okay, like the movement doesn't really matter there. Okay, that's good. We're going to swap. Then we're going to launch a final missile. Okay. We see a lot of more explosions on the
落ちてきた。
screen.
いいの
And then
か
we can attack the obelisk because otherwise you would just deal one damage.
どこに落ちたんだろうか。
Then we're going to use that. The end
はい。
for the infantry. Then we can
これ
use
で
Grim Seal power, and this should
あらかじめ赤軍が準備しておいた
just one shots.
重戦車
Yeah, good.
能力を使って多分威力アップなのかな。
Here's a calamity in
一発であれを破壊してしまうという。
Damn.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, but I get 34 power, so
また敵はどうせね、勝手に死んでくれるから。
so like probably like a couple of elitists in the Advanced Wars community say, well, this sucks. It's not an S
はい。
rank.
ということで、
You should have killed more units.
やったねっていう、
Okay, so this is a 2-minute cutscene where we can skip. So
この世界に平和が出ました。やったね。
story. Oh yeah, story in Advance Wars. So what? That's,
Actually, pretty good.
yeah, you can probably tell the story about this game.
I mean, not exactly from Dual Strike because that's the one I played.
はちょっと宴会ですね。
Like generally, I mean, I played the other two. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in Advance Wars, generally, like you have a lot of good guys, and then suddenly there's the bad guys, and
ほんと
you know,
ほん
they
と
try to take
こんなみんなもう宴会してるんだから、それはもう
taking over the world, and you try to stop them. And
That is the plot of pretty much every Advance Wars game.
yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, the turning thing is that just like the bad guy is kind of are kind of different guys every single time. That's like the catch, so you don't have to fight the same commanders in like 3 games over and over again.
みんながみんなそれぞれいろんなことを今してますね。酒飲んだり、
Turns out
いいムードになってたり、
cool.
Okay.
食べ物
So
食ってた
after
り
this。cutscene, the third part of getting started, and that's where everything gets crazy. Especially like most of the strategies. Okay. First of all, we're getting 4 new characters, which is Sami, Grit, Eagle. That's it.
おい、
That's it.
50分も残してエンドかな。
Shoutouts to Eagle,
やったー。
best boy.
Also, there's Sonya, but nobody cares about her.
Oh yeah, that chick. She exists.
Who?
ミッションコンプリート。
The daughter of.
イエーイってめっちゃパンパンやってる。
Adder's my CEO.
Oh no.
Adder is not in the campaign.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
Move out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we got 4 new COs, but we also have some. We have to fight some of the other ones. Okay. Let me set this up real quick. So Dark Ambition is a mission that requires a little bit of setup. No, Road Rage and Icebreaker.
残念、まだあったのですと。
Jess has to use direct defense. Sunbreaker, Road Rage is good.
はい。
And I think the last one is. Doesn't really matter. Oh no, it's cannon damage. Okay.
ここからがとても、もうこれ25ステージなんですけど、今20なんですけど、 まだ半分なんですね。
Shutting down things.
ここからがスタートだ。
Yeah, usually I have notes open for skills if I don't
平和だったの
have
に、
them.
さっきの黒い軍団たちが
So what we're going to do is we're
来てしまう。
going to rush for the missiles to launch them both at the same turn, and with the other units we're just going
で、そのね、まあ、どんちゃんしてたから、敵が来ちゃったからもう壊滅よ。
aerial specialist. So all of his aerial units deal more damage.
で、ここで、キャラクターが、なんか、何体か、複数一気に増えるっぽく。
So one of you should just probably explain what Eagle also does. Because
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Since he's my favorite guy.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
So, Eagle as like his shtick is that he's just like fast and that it's
この辺で出てきたキャラクターの方々が、前作でもいたキャラクターが続投してる感じなんで、
except the infantry can just move again, which is
ちょっと熱い展開になってきているというか。
But it's like the downside of it is that it generally takes quite a long time to get it like full.
Yeah. However, because they realized, in Advance Wars 2 he gets just an offensive boost on his CO power, we're going to give him his double movement on the CO power. However, this also means that all of his units deal less damage.
Oh yeah, he has like a.
That's the penalty of getting the move price.
Bless you, son.
Okay, so we launched those missiles on those two units so they join together later. Okay, now I have to destroy this pipe, then this rocket destroys this anti-air, this self goes for the medium tank, this copter goes for the enemy copter,
からがなんかすごい忙しいのかな。
neo tank, then we move this one forward, and now we are going to use Eagle CO power. Now with all the offensive
そ
skills
う、
that we
こ
set
こまで来ちゃったんだけど、
still managed to one shot quite a lot of things. So we're going to destroy that one. We're going to destroy the anti-air. Those to destroy this medium tank, this copter, and that's it.
Oh yeah, maybe also
多分この感じだと敵全滅
Eagle is like the air
なんでしょうかね。で、さっきまでいたなんだ、スライムくんはいなくなってますね。ありがたい。いや、まあ、それでもなんだろうけど。
Your faction, which always specializes into one particular type of units.
Yes.
海外版には日本語訳がある。海外版を手に入れなきゃ。是が非でも。気になった方は。
Yeah, he's like only as good as the number of like comm towers.
Oh yeah, they introduced that in this game.
Yeah.
Comm towers. What are these things? They're actually.
ああ、内部データだった。
Explain that. So, comm towers increase.
話はここまでだ。
10%.
はい。ということで敵を全滅、クリア。まだこの辺優しそうですね。まだ40分も残ってるのに残りステージあと4つ。本当に？本当に。
When you get extra 5% with Javier, would that give him the extra defense as well?
No, I think it's just offense.
Okay, because yeah, Javier, one of his abilities is that he gets 10% for defense as well as the offense with comm towers. And it's his powers just increase the amount it is. Like it's like plus 30%. It goes to plus 30 for offense and defense for any number of comm towers he has. So it's like if there's 4, he's literally invincible. You cannot kill any of his units.
Yep. Okay, so that's probably for like super zero. Yeah. So
多分ここからはまあほとんどすごい敵がいっぱいいる中。強い敵がいる中、敵を倒していく感じになるんだよね。
She's one of the great CEOs in the campaign. So I'm actually going to
どうやら違うのかな、ここは。
into doing a dual strike and capture the HQ immediately. Even though like the HQ is on the complete other opposite corner. Okay, so I'm going to drop this infantry and I'm going to switch to Jake because at this point, Sami can just fill up her CO power, and she has to move last to capture the HQ. That's pretty much Sami CO power, which lets you capture any building instantly with an infantry. You can pretty much
ああ、
win
ま
most
た
of the games
あれなのです。走っていっちゃう。
by that, but it's kind of
で、
difficult to pull off.
これ敵の能力で
Got the dual strike.
かな？雨になると強制的に索敵マップになるらしい。
I'm going to use dual strike, and it's really
た、
important that I move the
またダッシュしていくのか。
If I don't do that, I will get caught and
便利だな。
it's bad. So if I use the touchscreen at this point and just point at the HQ, it's a 50-50 to okay. It's a 50-50
Right down,
to
right? Yeah.
ああ、潰し始めた。ああ、終わってしまった。
I crash into the anti-air
平和だな。
conveniently next to the HQ or just capture the HQ.
はい。
So
ということで、
that's why I'm switching
それ
between
も平和的解決してるのになぜ敵は戦ってくるのか。
if you may
ひど
have
いな。
figured it out by that point.
平和的なのかどうかは別とし、別だな。拠点取っちゃってるしな。はい、21クリア。続いてが22ですね。
Ring of Fire. That's a mission where I have a love-hate relationship. It's one of the most interesting strategies, but it's also one of the most.
2回行動できるって結構
Basically
も
what I want to do is I
う、む
want
ちゃ、
to
このゲーム、
all
こういうゲーム系に関してはむちゃくちゃな気がするんですけど
and
ね。
to do that, I have to use grit in this mission. Okay, tower and road rage, and top screen doesn't matter. I also have to turn auto CO off because I'm not going to do anything on the top screen
ここが、
again.
この真ん中
However, there is no
真ん
actually
中で見えてる火山が噴火するそうです。で、これちょっとダメージがあるらしいんで、
explain grit because grit is actually grit is super easy to explain.
これに気をつけて、
But yeah, one of you. Okay.
2画面ス
So
テージ。
grit is one of the range.
Can I actually just, what?
あんまややこしくなってしまい
Why is
そう、
it
こんなん。
going to? Sorry.
Oh,
Or you wanted us to. Yeah.
it's fine. I guess I can just do that. Okay, so range grit is the range CO expert, and so what he gets is.
まあで
I
も、
just realized something.
ね、RT に至っては使えるものは使おうっていう、
Yeah.
怒られてなければ。あら、なんか多分間違えたっぽいですね。
The same if
突然の降伏、
I just
世界崩壊、
everything gets screwed up.
もう一回。
So I'm going to do probably one or two saves throughout the mission.
あんな火山近づいたら結構危なそう。
Is a ranged unit expert, so all this artillery and rockets and missiles gain 1 extra range. And that is really helpful in this mission because we kinda have a lot.
And do
Ranged
more
units.
damage?
Yeah, and oh yeah, it also deals more damage, but that's like no, that's actually really important for that one as well. Okay, so the first save that I'm going to do is after day 1, and the reason for that is there is a damage roll that I have to get, and even if I set up the skills properly, I should save. Okay.
なんかあるっぽいので一応セー
So
ブ。
yeah, saving takes quite a lot of time. That's why we usually just skip the saves. Okay. 5 is
あ
good.
全力で動いちゃいけない。
CO power. The reason why we want Cole to use CO power
1マス2マスほど残して動いてたりもしてるっぽいから、すごい記憶しとかなきゃいけないんだろうなっていう。ここはこんだけ動く。
that all of the units get 1 extra movement because that changes the pattern that the infantry is not trying to capture the base on the top left corner. Okay, if the okay, if I forgot to turn off the auto CO, but it's fine.
これ上側の
Fix it.
キャラは自動的に動いてるのか？見た感じ。
Let's go. Okay. Also, there are like 3 rings. The central ring, which
おー。
and then the outer ring.
火山の噴火の仕方がなかなかすごい。めちゃくちゃマップ兵器じゃん。
I actually have to reset that. Forgot something again.
お
Bad man.
どうやらよろしくなかったそうで。
This mission is again.
先ほどのセーブからかな。
Remember everything. Okay, so that's what I have to do. First. Okay, he's going to use the CO power, that's good. Yeah. And I forgot to turn off auto.
から確かにこれ大変そうだな。
I don't know. Sometimes when you give up a mission or when you reset, it saves this. It does save the savings, and sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. Okay. Yeah, he moves forward. That's okay. Actually, maybe like those units moving forward could be beneficial later on. But like what I just have to do on the top screen, I have to place one anti-air on the HQ and
この辺からあまり喋れることがなくなってきてしまいそう。
Okay.
ゲームとしての知識が残念ながらあまりなく。
The mission called Rain of Fire from Advance Wars 2. I think you may want to explain that, Xanaris.
Yeah, that's like one of the worst missions in Advance Wars 2, where like the basic, like the gimmick of the area is that there's a volcano in the middle, as here, and it just spits out like flaming balls, and when your units get hit by it, it kind of sucks. In the speedrun of Advance Wars 2, it especially sucks because it is kind of random.
はい、こんにちは。これはちょっと前さっき話したけど、そうですね、クラブ任天堂の昔にもらえたやつらしい。もうこれでも終盤ですね、今一応。
Turn for like 10 minutes straight and you don't get the right thing and you sit there crying.
Yeah, I also did runs of Advance Wars 2. That was pretty much the mission that just broke.
純粋に敵が多いから時間かかっちゃうんでしょうね、これやっぱ。あと1回ミスるともう1回リセットになってこのコードをもう1回見直さなきゃいけない。確かにそう考えると時間はちょっとかかりそうな。
So the reason why we're not doing anything on the top screen is, again, it's not mandatory to win. The only actually to win on the top screen, you have to capture all those 4 cities. But it just wastes so much time, it's not even worth it. Also, the reason why we place an anti-air into the HQ is to okay, now I actually have to hit the damage roll. Is that good? Good, okay. I'm going to drop this one here. Now, our super is ready, but we're not going to use it yet. Okay. It's here.
変だな、これ。しらみつぶしのゆっくりと。
So that's one of the 2 infantries of the on the map destroyed. And the second one is on the top side. And we're going to snipe it down with Grid's CO power, which increases his attack range by 1 again. And gives him more offensive power. And this is more than enough to one-shot it. So this mission, again, it has a lot of things going on. So we have to, first of all, we have to manipulate the AI to use certain things. Then we have to...
ああ、上側結構これ壊滅してるけど、この後どうなるんだ？
The win condition is to capture the 4 cities around the volcano, right?
No, not really. Like on the top screen it is, but on the bottom screen you just either like you just wipe out the entire army and win. Okay, move this one up. This one here. This one stay. I think I messed up already, but it's I can salvage this. That's fine. We'll waste like another probably 1.5 or 2 minutes already, which is not the thing that I hoped, but it's Advance Wars. It's kind of rough to run this game. Okay, so now we destroyed the 2nd infantry, so we prevented the enemy to not build anything at this point. Okay, now we move this one up there. I think that
since only infantry can capture buildings
that one
and
is
stuff.
a one-shot. Okay, that's fine. That one just moves forward and
間接射撃。
again.
はあ。
Okay. Now again.
より外を食うてる感じ。
I'm going to use a superpower which gives it 2 movement instead of 1 extra.
Does it get extra damage on roads for that as well?
Yeah, I think so too. But again, it's pretty much irrelevant for the speedrun of it.
相手も負けじと何か。
To be careful on what to do next. Because now it's like everything out of order that it has to be. But I think I'm.
Oh.
Like I can't.
もうおしまいだ。
I have to adjust a little bit.
なんか上側のマップ完全に制圧されてる気がしてたまらないんだが。
That's what one guy's saying here who seems knowledgeable.
Could be, yeah.
It's like you get extra range which contextually can be a big thing, but neat.
Good to know, actually. So
The more you know.
okay, it's good. I think no, we don't have any. What's going on? Yeah, like this mission is just this mission is one of the longest one, and it's really annoying. Okay, so we put this one here, and I think I moved out.
Yeah, so the problem about Advance Wars speedrunning is in the later levels when the enemies have like what feels like 30 units and
全
you
敵
move
減って
all
か
of
ないと
them,
いうか、
every turn gets longer and
おい、
longer and
大変
longer.
そうな。
And then the map itself is like, I don't know, like 10 turns
ここ
long.
はどう
and
する
then
んだ
it
ろ
just
う。
takes forever.
ああ、
So it's like
またスキップしてる。
The final missions in Advance Wars 1 and 2 are really bad for that.
Yeah, you and the enemies have what feels like 50 units and it just everything takes forever.
Like, yeah, in the War Groove, it's like a spiritual.
落ちてくる場所はもう多分固定なのかな、火山
That's
の
a。great game.
Yeah, they,
なんか見た感じさっきから
they just
同
have
じところに落ちて
sections
る
where。it's like until you move into it, they just stay, they don't move, which is nice.
Okay, now there's there is the part where I just have to adjust to everything that happens.
Oh yeah, and AI B-copters will never attack an anti-air, so he's like,
Oh yeah, that's the thing about the top screen. That's totally what I
あ
mentioned.
やっぱりあれは固定なんですね。 さすがにちょっとランダムが強すぎたら。
Oh my god. Okay, that's going to be a very interesting Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire. Okay, that's good. That's not the one thing I wanted to attack, but
yeah.
it's
上画面で勝つと火山が止まる。ああ、なるほど。ありがとうございます。
We drop it down there. Oh, we can.
ということはこれは、
Here.
上は別に勝たなくてかいいとかいう、そういう感じ。
But if you play Advance Wars long enough, you just notice certain things that the AI just doesn't do. For example, like we just mentioned, helicopters don't attack like the anti-air units there. That's just the thing that.
Also,
Yes.
they think APCs
ああ、なるほど。
are a worthwhile thing to.
Yes.
Oh
attack.
yes.
Yeah, there's just certain things you notice if you play this long enough, and some of these things you abuse in the speedrun because you know for a fact that
それなら
you're
確かにも
exactly gonna do the
う、
one
上
or there's
上はそのまんまでいい
one
か。
thing.
I lost the damage roll again. Oh my god. Okay, that's like that's a
これ
really
上がそうそう、それなんですよね。上はずっと、
Rocket hit it with a CO power.
あ、
nope.
なるほど。
Work because I don't have CO power.
え、
No, I don't.
これ敷き詰まりすぎてでもヘリコプターが。
Have to move everything forward.
で、ヘリコプターはその対空砲に対して攻撃を仕掛けられない。
This,
だから、上はもう安泰と。あとは下をどう処理していくかと。
adjust everything on the fly.
あ、スライムだ。
Into on the weight. Yeah, that's good.
Shout out to the music of this game.
Yep.
Or of any Advance Wars game.
そうですね。ここすごい大変そうですね。
I'm going to surrender on the top screen. This actually prevents of a lot of things. So the enemy
残りこれ含めて 2、3、4、5。あと4つ。やっぱ一個一個がとても長そうな感じになってる。
That is pretty clever.
I should use the CO power now. And pray that I get the good damage roll. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
You need to be very careful when using Crit's powers.
敵も困ってる。
It just gets stupid large.
Yep. Also, these APCs are really annoying to deal with as well.
Were you going for the ooze there or the?
あ、でもスライムはその、あれか。
I'm waiting for
1マスしか動けないから、
because I
1個手前にいれば
everything.
死ぬことはない。 と。
Okay, at least bottom side is cleared. Now I just have to face
Ah.
these two artilleries.
でも敵がもうだいぶ空っぽになってきましたね。そこにいる3機と、上にいるスライム君。
Destroy the
Oh.
iridium.
集中砲火
Move this one up here. Destroy that.
するのか。でもあれ倒さないと枯れちゃう。 あ、いやー、おー、
Or is that not necessary?
壊した。
That one is not really necessary. I don't think they're going to move at all. Okay, that's good because now we can just split up.
He has extra defense, but it's.
I don't think it's
I think you should still be able to kill it. Yeah.
should be because I have like 2 towers and
Unlucky, dude.
okay, another one. Oh no, that one doesn't. That one.
何かが良くなかった。アンラッキーって言ってる。
Good.
場所が悪かったのかな、あの、最後のあの人が。
Okay, that's not how you're supposed to do Ring of Fire in the speedrun.
Well, but you won. That's like the most important
Yep.
thing.
The
Yep,
AI
yep.
switched to Cole when Kambe was a choice. Like.
There is a legitimate reason for that. That's. Oh
Well,
Yeah.
パパ
CO? No. Yeah,
Whoops.
the chopper is gonna take care of it. Man, this mission
that's
sucks.
that's a kid.
That's
もう
Ring
一
of
ター
Fire.
ン続くんじゃ。
Freaking Ring of Fire, man. Okay, good.
バーン。
Now we managed.
ああ、すごい。長い戦い。なるほど、なるほど。
S rank.
与えられるダメージが
How did I get
ギリギリ残っちゃった
this
と。
is how this game works.
ミリ残してるやつですな。はい、これで22クリアと。いや、これ苦しい戦いだな。
Okay, surrounded. After that mission, we actually need to know which COs we're going to play.
ついてが
so we have
23ですね。
2 or 3 minutes to get some last donations in. Okay, so surrounded is a capture mission, so we have to capture 4 com towers. Okay, Sun Grid, Rachel.
まだ終わってないから。
That's good.
きっとこの後はもっと長いから大丈夫。
So we
あでもあと3、いやでも30分。30分切ってて残り3ステージ。どうなんだろう。どのステージも10分ずつ10分とか8分とかかかる感じ
Transport unit. Then we're going to attack this anti-air, sacrifice this recon, cause whatever, and end the turn. Then we're going to move with the APC, drop this infantry down there. So the
これも
reason why
ま
you
た
put everything like
今度はさっきみたいに上がない代わりに
just to get
これ1箇所に固まれないっていうか
some CO power ready.
敵が4箇所から来てて自分1箇所って結構しんどそうなステージ。
Should be doable. And while we're also setting up the capture.
あ、なるほど。4つの司令塔を占領する。
Stuff. Okay, that's
いやでもこれ結構大変そう。
switch those.
スピードランならやりたいとしては全てを一気に同時進行で占領していく感じ。
Good. Okay.
Can I
Yeah,
do a
I'm-
quick shout out?
Yeah, sure.
I want to talk about one of our partners, DIERI. DIERI has a special offer designed for ESA.
あれでもなんか
which shows an pin.
思ったよ
Check
り
out their merch at www.dieri.com/ESA
さっきのステージよりなんか進みがいいように見える。
because every $5 per shirt and $4 per pin goes directly to our Swedish Alzheimer's Foundation charity.
Yeti makes great shirts, by the way. I can approve of this.
スーパーパワー。そう
I
か。
can't.
あ、
Wow. The shirt I'm wearing right now is from
これまたあれか。
not from this event, but
またさっきのように2回行動してる。
Okay, so
取りに行こうという。
we're going to capture 3 of the 4 com towers, and the fourth one is going to Rachel. So Rachel takes all the credit,
ああ、
doing absolutely
そのようでしたが。
except for capturing one building. But hey, look.
人がいればクリアできるんだ。このステージすごい早かったです。
CO of
さっきのと比べ物にならないぐらいというか、 あっという間だ。
CO power is sometimes a lot better
Eh?
than super CO.
今23で、24、25。
Yeah, but
あと
it's like
2つしかないんだけど。
yes.
Okay, we need to know who is going to be in the final mission.
for the future.
Let
て
me
ことは
just
あれ
look a
か。
couple of times to
Okay.
see
と25がとても長く苦しいのかな。
signs.
Mhm.
But from what I'm seeing right now, it's going to be Jake and Rachel.
Jake and Rachel. Okay, so I guess we're going to end it with the units that we started with, which is
一応
Rachel and
この
Jake. Okay. I will
ランだと
just, explain what
そうですね。キャンペーンモードクリアなんで、全25ステージ
Emphasize on that.
と書いてあるんで、まあ多分
Yeah, okay,
25ステージで終わっちゃう。
No, no. The last mission is the Ooze one.
Yeah,
that
this
one
is
is
10
just
ultimate
for the
mission.
future.
Oh.
For the future is the second last mission.
Second last.
Okay. I might have to explain something about
い
the
や、
final
あと、
mission.
1時間
I
40
thought
分
about
っ
it.
ぽいんで、まあそれでも、
That is the
あと
main
2つで25分。
of any run that makes it past Ring of Fire. I usually refer it as memes to an end
どっちかがかかるのか、両方ともまあまあかかるのか、果たして。あ、なるほど。敵破壊じゃなくクリスタルを破壊していくだけでいいと。
Okay, so I'm using Eagle's double tap, so I can just
Oh boy.
I can just fly forward with the bomber. I didn't get the optimal flight pattern in that case, so it will take another 2 days, I think. To
What's the
finish this
objective of this mission?
mission. We have to destroy the obelisk on the top side of the map. And
困った時はね、こういう
you can just use
できることは何でもしちゃおう。
fly with your bombers to the target. Okay. Also, like, I don't even care.
パパーっと終わっちゃうなら多分、そうなっちゃいますよね。
Okay, we're going to destroy that one. I think it's good. Okay.
うーん
I almost beefed up.
最後に敵の範囲を確認してましたね、多分。
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
The reason why memes to an end is called like that is it is entirely reliant on the top screen, which we cannot control. We can aid it a little bit by sending units to the top screen.
これは今ある、あそこの
It's a marathon run.
一番奥の真ん中のやつを壊せば終わりなのか。
I'm going to explain this strategy while
あ
going through
あ、
the
そうっぽい。
So we destroyed
Yeah.
the,
え
like obelisk. We finished this mission. It's
いよいよ
easy.
ラスト。
We get 27 power, but
25ステージ。損。
23 minutes. Okay. Should be doable. Should be doable. If
あと約20分ほどありますね。
goes wrong. Okay, so since we're using Jake and Rachel, I'm going
Last.
to use Rachel on the
でなんかこの最後のところが、
the bottom one.
ドネットで
I want her to use
最終マップの将軍は2人選択されるためっていう、2人変わるっぽいんですよね。
and there is a lot of tiles that are planes, so Jake also really benefits from
で
that.、
ドネットがジェイクと、
Those two,
ジェイク、
we're going to use
レイチェル。
oh yeah, cost reduction of course. So we're going full offense on Jake and Rachel
になるっぽいですね、ドネートが。
Now that I think about it, may get capture plus 2 and capture plus 1 instead. So it just guarantees us that we can actually capture the com towers on the top.
ここもなんかなかなか難しそうな、
Infantry and the copter
their
first turn.
6ターンに一度、
Bottom of the screen because there are 4 infantries.
さっきまでいたあれウィルプルプルしてるやつら。 スライムが6ターンに一度、増殖か。
The other choices with Sami and Eagle, it's pretty much the same strategy. With Javier and Grim, it's a really silly strategy where you're pretty much locking down those 2 bases on the top side of the map. And it's also really, it's much harder to do. Okay, I think I have one more. I can build one more infantry. That's good. Okay. So what I'm going to do with the infantry is I'm just going to capture everything as fast as possible. I'm going to send the copters down to fight those infantries. And then after that, I'm just turtling and try to get lucky on the top screen. Okay, let me check. Okay, a bomber on the top screen. Is that okay? I think the fighter just one-shots the bomber. Yeah.
で、ここが、
But we
右側の画面に映ってる赤色の
okay.
スイッチかなんかが、左側のマップの ブラックストーンかな、光ってる角はエネルギーで守られてるから、ブラックストーンを全部破壊した上で メインマップのその3つの過去を破壊するとクリアだそうで
After, like,
す。
we captured everything, we're going to spam Neo tanks and not bombers. The issue with bombers is the enemy has, which is Fawn Bolt, he is pretty much like Storm 2.0, and all of his units have like increased attack. Okay, the fighter survives with 1 HP, that's good. And she built another bomber, perfect. Okay, let's see, what's the other? I think the other ones are fine. Middle is okay. Left always loses hardcore in the beginning. That only I think like it will be better like the later the mission goes. Okay, so let's capture every city. I don't have anything. Can't build anything, so I'm just gonna save up, I guess. Yeah, that's a good decision. Because he has 6k, so he's most likely going to build either two. Okay, he's going to build an infantry and recon, or two. He could have also built two. What are they called? Two mechs instead. Two mechs would have been the preferable choice, but the recon doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's where Rachel's superpower comes into play. So now most of the units just lost like 6 or 3 HP at least. And this helps us clear the map much faster. Because the fighter is going to attack the bomber. The bomber is just going forward, and he most likely goes for the pipe runner on the right side first, before going for the crystal. Also, now that the transporter is still alive, we get some more CO power later on. Okay.
Actually, on the bottom, would it be worth it to build a bomb?
上大変そう。上というか、上の画面か。
Copters are much faster to build.
Right. Oh yeah, because you build one and then you don't build them on the same turn. Right.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. Where's... Okay, that one is a little bit too far to the left. Okay, now I can build a bomber and send it to the top screen.
頑張れ、上の画面。
Whatever. It's fine. That's fine.
Is it, Monkeyes?
No, it's not. Okay, now he builds an anti-air because I just built more infantry and copters. I can just counter that by building neo-tanks. Neo-tanks are really good at the bottom screen because there's not a lot of things. Okay, now the left crystal is destroyed. Like, we're pretty
1個壊した。
enemy, like, to destroy all the 3 crystals as fast as possible. Left side is most likely not going to help us that much. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay.
Can I bust in with a donation?
Sure.
We have a $50 donation from Chansey.
Oh, nice.
Saying, I loved playing Advanced Wars growing up, so this is a great treat to see this game being speedrun. Thanks to the runners for enjoyable commentary. Donation goes to Announcer's Choice. And for me, that is Witcher 3, bad ending because I like saving frames.
Nice. Okay, so here's the gimmick of this map. So, because, again, it's Advanced Wars, right? This one has a lot of gimmicks. So, at every 6th day, there is Uzim going to spawn at those red dots. Luckily, with the characters that we're using, it's not a big issue because we can just move around it without any big issues.
いや、
But let's see what top screen
結構のんびりしてるというか。
Playing super defensive for no reason whatsoever. She built a rocket. What is the bomber doing there? Oh yeah, the bomber's just moved up on the side. Okay, and urban blight spam because yeah.
I mean the bomber's not in a city, so
no, it's not. Okay, so we're just going.
TPU がやってくれる間はこっちは守っとかなきゃいけないっていうのもまた大変そうな。
Possible. Okay, I think yeah, he's going to get attacked regardless. I think I can not build a neo tank. Okay. This one, attack that one. Start capturing this. Okay. Okay, 9.8. I may build a tank or another anti-air. Let me check on old CO Gotch. Oh, the anti-air moved away. That's good. Okay. We built an artillery and a mech. Interesting choice. Okay, I have to admit. first. Okay, it's going to the center.
Bomber. There we go. Oh.
No,
I mean,
that
actually,
always
yeah,
happens.
that's fine,
That
that's
always
fine, yeah.
happens. Nothing that you can do about it.
It wouldn't really speed it up if you hit the crystal because you just want to destroy everything anyway.
Possibly like I want to.
Oh, a turn because of the healing.
That's good. We actually have to defend this. Now that I've
もう真ん中壊してくれそうですね。あとは、左のあのクリスタルを壊してくれることを待つのみ。
Yeah, that's fine.
いやー、
Oh.
スライムの進行が。
I totally ignored the Uzium there. That's an oopsie. Does it really matter in the end? No, it doesn't. Okay. This middle should be destroyed. The left one is just
こんな
really annoying.
こんな最後の最後まで来て、まさかの
Also, yeah,
運ゲーという
the
か、
signature bomber just moved down first because, and that's why it's called memes.
There's
to
an
an end.
APC, dude. Gotta get that APC.
Yes. I think.
Most important unit of the game. Apparently.
Okay, so that's the third Neo tank deployed. I think I can just one shot. No, I can't. Actually, that's fine. I can trade with this easily. I actually have to defend now. Okay, I can just put 2 tanks. That should work out, I think.
Looks like there's a lot of improvisation in this mission.
Yep, it is.
More than any other? Well, I guess Ring of Fire, but...
Well...
Okay.
in
Alright,
this-
so... Okay, she's going to... is covering fire on the left side, that's pretty much guaranteed.
お
And it puts
ー
everything to 1 HP. The problem is, there is nothing that can kill it except for the... cruiser. The cruiser doesn't do much, however. Okay, now I have to check how... what day we are. We're in day 9, okay. Day 9 is okay, I think. So just attack this one for 50. Then move this one all the way. I have to deal with the anti-air. Some more tanks.
入れたいな。このスライムどうしようもないんだろうな。
through Black Hole Rising. In the speedrun of this, there's not a single mission that
あ
requires
あ、も
this
う
much improvisation.
味方がコンピューターっていうか、
Kind of
コンピューターか。
stupid, so this is pretty impressive.
味方の CPU がそろそろ壊してくれるから準備してる。
Not really good.
言ってくれねえよ。もうこれそろそろ行くでしょ、次。
What can I do here? I think I can just... Okay, I can just sacrifice this one.
あ、もうスタンバイというか、壊せるとこは壊せるのか。
That one. Let me check the range. I may want to move this one all the way here. So he goes for the... that's not what I wanted to attack, but okay. May actually start using up his superpower, so I may place a Neo tank just for safety.
上あんな楽そうなのに、下の画面超カツカツっていう。
Has a super ready next turn. The problem is, can I finish? No, I can't. Does he build another medium tank?
さあ、
That's fine.
どうだ。突撃、次のターンか。次のターンで壊れるから、
Can I throw it?
これが、
Throw in?
Yeah, sure.
この砲台がちょうどたどり着くけど、スライムは一回動き。
During the run after.
ギリギリかな、これ。
This is for Splatoon 2, choosing the hairstyle and the character basically of the run. For now, girl with a ponytail is in the lead, so if you want to snipe something, you have a couple of minutes before this run ends, and then we'll close.
あー、なるほど。下にいっぱいあったあの街みたいなの。 あれをこう取ってお金いっぱいで、
Von Bolt is
こっちも物量作戦みたいな感じ。
I really hope
ああ、
and I really hope it doesn't hit one of the two Neo
怖っ。
tanks.
そういうことか。そこにスライムばっかり今横ずれてたのか。
It's based on like the concentration of unit value, right?
Yes, okay,
Okay.
good.
さて、先ほどの技がなんかとても怖そうな技だったのだが、
Says, no, I'm not gonna do that.
どうやらお祈りが届いたそうです。
Finish the next turn.
やったー。
extra.
Oh wait, the top left is Uzium.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh right, because it's your
It's
turn.
okay.
not
It's
his.
my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish up with the dual strike. I could technically just not use it, but I'm gonna do that. Also, yeah, we're actually going to have a dual strike that is more powerful because they're synergizing well. Okay, so I deal 71, then I will change, and this should definitely deal more than
もう
30 damage.
や
If
り
it doesn't,
てんこ盛りみたいな感じになってる。
okay, then I kind of ruined it. Okay, so it always launches onto those units, and this should be enough. Okay, 52, more than that. Okay. Easy.
おお、壊し
That's a day 13 victory. Okay, it's all right. A day 13 victory is
て、これでこい
good.
つが
No,
倒
it's
し
actually pretty
て、
bad, but like the fastest one
1
is
ステージ25終了。
sometimes you can even do 9, but it requires
うん、これはどっかでもう終わるのかな？
that one is super random to get. Okay, now we just have to mash through the text, and the time is going to stop after the campaign clear screen.
キャンペーンクリアの画面が出たら
Right. Now we just
タイムストップなのかな？
No, don't. No, 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 no.
How long?
I will tell you. I guess we can just like. Yeah, technically, like normally in speedruns, it's just like the last input, but we decided because like the last thing that does is like 5 minutes of credits, and yeah, I'm not really agreeing on like watching the credits on like other speedruns.
Also,
do.
like, yeah, it's like, oh, are you willing to shoot the chair and kill him? Where it's like, he's a
結
soldier.
構長い間敵が生かされてい
Why
る。
all of a sudden it's like, wow.
長いお話だ。
Yeah, that's I think like the choices in the end don't really matter. I said in 2015 it loses like 10 seconds, but it's I've retimed that one. It's like such a little difference. It doesn't really matter. Just match. Okay, so now that we destroyed those 3 cores, the Uzium building is just going to explode. Hawk is going to sacrifice himself for a greater cause, and after that more.
ああ、ビクトリー。
Victory screen.
いや、ここは単純に敵が強いじゃなく、コンピューターが強かったんだな。
It's A, okay. That's usually the case. Okay, and with that being said, we're done.
はい、これでタイムなのか？タイムです。はい、お疲れ。GG。
133.31. Okay, that
Good
beat
game.
my last marathon run by like 30 minutes. So it's
いや、これ、
it was like
最初すごいサクサクってしてたけど、
became like 5 minutes faster. Also, that one
とっ
was
ても途中からがしんどかったという
first
か、
missions. I pretty much played it all right, I guess.
What's your PB?
My PB is a 122.23.
Alright, well.
It's not perfect. I think I messed up Dark Ambition.
Like
And it was
Ring of Fire.
長く苦しい
yeah,
戦いだったではないけ
Ring
ど、
of Fire never goes.
まあまあコンピューターに最後振り回されてしまった。
Means to an End was really good though. I think it was a day 10 or day 11 victory. Like either getting a day 10 or day 11 is good. A day 12 can make some issues, and day 13 is just trash.
So
Okay,
would you rate this speedrun A? Like in your final mission?
Sorry?
Like gradings at the end of the mission, this speedrun, would you give it an A
Oh shit.
or B?
I would give it a D tier because it was so bad. Okay, I think yeah, they're just going to have a happy ending.
We saved the world from
We
the evil
saved the
guy.
world.
Woo!
There is not a more desertation going on, I would say, and yeah. Now a flower grows onto the sand. Cool. And yeah,
Ooh.
since we're so far behind the schedule, I guess I'm just gonna cut it
Ah.
off. So I'm gonna give a
多
couple
分この辺、この終わった後のお話を
shout out I have to give to Nadine.
ちょろちょろっとしてる感じの。
Yeah, she's my wife. She probably just keeps me always cheered up if something bad happens in general. Yeah, best girl ever. Also, she's my wife, so I have to say that. Then again, shoutouts to Electorn and DXDYDCD. That did pretty much like all of the strategies of this game. Probably DX.
なんやかんやいろいろありましたけど、
about that run because I'm
時間以内で結構綺麗に
here.
終わりましたね。
Also shoutouts to Ascend.
多分これ時間が余ってるからってのもあって、ストーリー見せてくれてたのかな。ここでスタッフロールが入る。ああ、なるほど。これステージのかかったクリア、あとランク。
In America, it's like midnight or so.
Yeah, it's still midnight. So for everyone that is still watching this run, yeah, thanks guys, and that's it from me for now. I hope you enjoyed the run, and
最後の方のターン数がとても気にな
it's
る。
always important to stay hydrated.
映るかな。
Stay hydrated, kids.
ああ、映るかな。ああ。大体 S ランクなんですけど、ところどころそのランクの低いところっていうのは多分あれなんですかね。突貫工事してたところとかなのかな。ああ、ダメですね。ましてました。はい。ということで、ファミコンウォーズ DS でした。では、続いてのゲームの方の準備に移りたいと思いますので、私も一旦失礼します。少々お待ちください。